This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of West versus Belcher. Mr. West, you all have known each other for more than 25 years. You're living together, and yet allegations of cheating have driven you to open this case. Why are you here?
Because I think she's cheating. You got anonymous calls coming in. I got, thinking she's doing oral sex on other men and everything.
Okay, whatever.
I think,
Judge.
Hold on, I'm gonna get to you, I promise.
I think that enough is enough, and today we come to shine a little light on the situation.
Your Honor, he's always thinking I'm cheating. It's so bad, it doesn't make no sense. I can't even go to the bathroom by myself. He's always on my phone. He always goes with my text messages. I don't have no friends anymore. Nobody wants to call me, to invite me to go places. It's when he sleeps, he tells me that once he goes to bed, that I have people come through my back door. This is getting really ridiculous. I don't even know. So
you sound like, and you correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like you're kind of a prisoner of love at this point.
Yes.
How did you two meet, Miss Belcher?
The way we met was, I had put this little thing on Facebook, and it says, is there any more loyal men out there, black or white? And he actually was one of a couple that answered, but you
submitted that to the court. Where is all the great loyal men, black or white?
You have been driven to your cab, so you just I'm just out here, somebody answer me.
Yes, so he had answered, one of many, but he stood out because I've always had a crush on him.
Look at here.
Yes.
I say, here I am, Judge.
Here I am.
Here I am?
Here I am. So when he responds, what happens?
Well, once he responded, we talked on Messenger for a couple of weeks, and then we decided he came down to Charles, where I live, and I think I went back. I went back with him. We had a great weekend, and we just went from there.
All right. So you knew each other as kids, is that correct? You as young people.
Yes.
Yes.
And you had a crush on him.
Yes.
Mr. Cutler, I never dated my crush, my true crush.
I
don't think that came out right.
Yeah, there's a higher level of regret in your voice than I would anticipate.
So I'm just imagining what that would look like at this point, if we weren't together, if I met my... Oh, we need to move on.
No.
You give me... I'm digging.
Okay, yeah.
But do you understand?
We need to stop, because right now, I'm crushed.
Oh. Don't feel that way, Miss, because you know you my first love. You may not be my first crush, but you're my first love.
All right.
Good recovery.
I give you points for good recovery.
All right.
Yeah. So, Mr. West?
Yes, sir.
What's it like when you all first started dating?
Well, we talked for a little while, and then I came down and picked her up and took her back to where I'm from, took her up on the mountains and everything. And we had this big evening plan, dinner and cookout and everything. Well, we got too close too fast, so we skipped the barbecue and went straight to the house, and here we are now.
And it was on.
It was on.
It was on. All the way on. And so in the beginning, it was great.
Yes. Yes, it was, Judge.
And y'all both are smiling, so I know it was good.
In the beginning, it was great. I even looked over
still love her with
all
all
the
my
things
heart.
that was said about him. You give somebody the benefit of the doubt, but you wrong.
Okay.
You wrong for
fair.
it.
But you don't think you're wrong because you've seen the warning signs.
No, sir. I know the warning signs.
What warning signs have you seen?
As close as that came to, Your Honor.
No.
As I went to the house for a few days. We had a heated argument or whatever.
When you say you go to the house, you mean you...
My hometown.
Move somewhere? Okay,
Yeah.
So you all are apart physically?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So then I call, and we're talking about, getting back together. I said, well, give me a couple days, let me finish this job. Well, she thinks I'm finishing a job up in Williamson, but I'm on my way to Charleston. So when I pull up, there's a big white car sitting in front of the house, and I knock on the door. It take me 5 minutes to get in the door. And when I get in there, the whole family's sitting in there. And then, this man's sitting on my couch. And so I went ahead and bypassed him, didn't even say nothing to him. Whenever I turned around from the bathroom and coming back out of the bathroom through the kitchen, he's already up off the couch and went into my bedroom to get his belongings and then go to his car. So, that.
He's gathering his belongings from your bedroom.
Yes, sir.
All right, Miss Belcher, you want to talk? Come on.
Okay. I honestly did not know that my ex was in my living room. A friend of mine came, and she had caught a ride. Well, the ride was him.
But that doesn't explain why his belongings were in your bedroom.
Well, my friend had said that she had put them in there because she emptied out the vehicle. And him and my ex had to talk. Like, you know, he asked my ex, I said, well, then, you know, go ask him yourself. And, you know, my ex like, look, man, you know, she loves you, she want to be with you. You know, I come to bring her friend, and that's it.
That's,
And did you all have this conversation, you and this man? Did he tell you, hey, she loves you, she wants to be with you, it's not me?
I called her on the phone and I told him, I said, or he called her,
He is lying. They was right there face to face.
I
They
called her
was face
phone.
to face.
Hold on, Ms.
Hold
Belcher,
on.
I want to hear from him.
I called her on the phone after I'd left to go on to the pawn shop to get my saw. And,
Because you saw this and you're like, I'm out, and you left.
right.
So he's
said-
still at the house?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's bold.
Yeah.
That's a different kind of bold.
Yeah. He's at the house and he has this conversation with you.
Yes, I told him, I said, how come you can't straighten up and be good to her, man, and just stay with her? She loves you. That's all she talks about, her ex-boyfriends and the rest of her past. She can't leave her past behind, you know? And it just kills me deep down in my soul.
he lying, just
You know,
whatever.
I mean, every story she tells, it's got to be, oh, I was with this man.
Okay, well,
or
that's not my fault if he doesn't have anything good to talk about his past. I'm not necessarily bringing up, like, ex-boyfriends or whatever, but it seems like everybody, all his girlfriends, has cheated on him like he's been the best one out of all of them.
So here's my question, Mr. West. Have you heard, seen anything else that would indicate that Miss Belcher is cheating?
That's funny you should mention that, Your Honor, because actually the family was in there. Her cousins came over and they was all in the bedroom talking and everything else like this. And I was busy getting the house, getting the garbage up, you know. Well, here she comes with an attitude out of the blue, and I don't know where it come from. Said I'm getting her agitated and everything. Said I'm going to the store and you're not going. So I said, well, let me go ahead and get this garbage, rest of the garbage out of the truck and y'all can go. She said, well, hurry up, I got to go because the store's closed and this, that, and the other. Well, little did she know, I had my phone on me, so I put it on record and put it up under the seat. So when I put it up under the seat and I got it back and I was listening to it, I'm like, if that is not what I think it is, then I am definitely delusional.
What do you think it is that you recorded?
Oral sex, Your Honor.
Okay. This is where he about to see as soon as the test results come back, because this is the way I see it, okay? My game is better than propane. If I was giving a man oral sex, ain't nobody, he ain't gonna be quiet. What man is gonna be quiet if you give him oral sex? You ain't.
Maybe because it happens so often that he's used to it
Okay,
by
whatever.
now.
All right,
it was
well,
only 8 minutes.
Whatever. Okay, Ralph, whatever. Boy, bye. Whatever.
Go ahead,
Whatever.
So, Mr. West, you submitted that recording to the court.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, and we have it
And
here.
we have it here, and we're going to listen to it.
All right, I'm going in, y'all.
Pretty good, ain't it, Judge?
Them are windshield wipers.
Mr. Cutler, what is that?
It ain't what he think it is.
I hear
hear
the noises.
something. Is that somebody chewing?
It's somebody chewing, just like I said it was. Just like I said it was.
Chewing.
Well, they
Or some
chewing.
windshield wipers.
It's very sloppy.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed it is.
Okay, wait a minute. Ryan, I'm gonna let you listen.
All right, then.
You tell me if you hear what you hear. Oh,
Yeah,
that's painful.
Yeah, that's sloppy.
It's sloppy.
Sloppy.
that's the only way to describe it.
I think I'll let you listen.
No, I don't. I heard enough.
Okay, look.
Belcher.
Hey, Ralph, like you cutting
Miss
yourself really
Belcher,
thin.
have you heard this tape?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay, what is this?
It was me and my cousin. To me, it sounded like she was eating, because you can hear a car door shut. I'm getting out of it to go into the store. And that's exactly what I
She
said.
can go a lot of places to find a lot of men, Your Honor, but she'd never find nothing that right there pretty.
Oh, look at you.
You might be pretty. You might be pretty, but that right there ain't everything. Because I do everything for you,
I know.
and you're just so disrespectful.
Right.
I take
Well,
care
love,
of
I
you.
think we've got enough testimony. Tell me what we got.
I think we've heard enough.
Literally.
Mr. West claims that she's getting late-night phone calls. When he gets the phone, nobody responds. When she answers the phone, there's always a conversation. He thinks she's been sleeping with her ex. He comes home, there's a strange person in his house whose belongings are in their bedroom. And he even leaves and calls, and the guy's still there. And then finally, he hears the sounds of what he believes are Miss Belcher giving oral sex to someone in a car because he's left his phone in there to record that. And all of that has led him to believe that she's cheating.
Yeah.
And if you find out she's cheating, the relationship is over.
It definitely is.
All right. This court has done a complete investigation, and we would like to call expert military interrogator Lena Cisco to determine, is she cheating? How are you, Miss Cisco?
I am well. How are you, Your Honor?
I'm great. Thank you for coming today. You know, you often do work for us as an interrogator. But today, your assignment was different. Would you tell us specifically what you did to investigate today's case?
So I went undercover as a litigant coming to the court myself because I was accused of being a cheater on my boyfriend.
Okay.
Did Ms. Belcher reveal anything during this conversation?
She did, Your Honor. We were able to build good rapport, and we did have a very open conversation. And in that conversation, she admitted to me that she did cheat on her boyfriend, and I have that tape.
My boyfriend thinks I'm cheating. I have not slept with anyone. We've been together for 4
I finally
years.
did.
You what?
And I told him.
You what?
Cheated.
You did?
Yeah.
Miss
was
Belcher,
Mr. West, did
Miss
you know
Belcher, did you admit to cheating?
No, I didn't.
She was
Did you see and hear yourself?
He knows, like I did once, because I told him that I did. After, like, him accusing me so much and so much and so much, yeah, he knows about that. That was that only one time.
So, this is one you admitted to him.
Yes, but what I talked to you about was we was trying to find his wrestling on your YouTube, on your phone. Yeah.
What else did you learn, Miss Cisco?
Yeah, Miss Cisco.
So we did look at YouTube, but she did also admit, yes, I cheated on him. But she did, in fact, tell me he knows about it.
Okay. And so you do know about it?
the one time.
The one time.
One time she thinks I know about it, but there's multiple times that I think.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
All right. So, Ms. Cisco, do you believe there's more going on in this case?
I do, Your Honor.
All right. Would you share that with the court?
I do believe that she is hiding something. I don't know what it was because I didn't have an interrogation with her, but there is something there regards to their relationship and cheating.
You're lying. And I'm going to tell you that.
All right, Ms. Cisco, would you share with her a little bit about your background so she knows what she's dealing with?
I do know what I'm dealing with. I do.
Look, you will listen.
I'm going to listen.
All right, and you're going to be quiet while you're doing it. Go ahead, Ms. Cisco.
I'm a former Department of Defense certified military interrogator. So after the events of 9/11, I was mobilized to Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, where I interrogated members of Al-Qaeda and Taliban.
Oh, my God.
Mr. West, what are you thinking right now?
It's just, I'm lost for words, Your Honor. It's just a hard nut to crack.
No, I'm going to pass this test.
All right. At this time, we'd like to call licensed and certified polygraph examiner Michael Williams. Ron, would you please escort him in?
Mr. Williams.
Hey, Rob. I'm being serious. She's lying.
Mr. Williams, you asked Ms. Belcher some questions. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Belcher was asked, did you have physical sexual contact with your ex on the day Mr. West came home to retrieve his saw? What was her response?
She said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
Your Honor, the lie detector determined she was being truthful.
Ms. Belcher was asked, since August 2017, have you had sexual intercourse with any man other than Mr. West? What was her response to that question?
No.
Her response was no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined she was being deceptive.
No, Ralph, they're lying. That is not true, and you know it. You know it's not true. No. I knew better. Don't touch me. Don't say nothing to me.
Mr. West, you came here to get some answers. What do you want to do with your relationship?
It's finally over. It's not. I mean, I've been wanting to leave her for almost 2 months now, Your Honor. You know, now I got a reason to leave her.
So
And
not only
she knows the reason.
Well, it's clear that she's very angry. I doubt that she comes back, and we're going to let her visit with our counselors, and that's probably exactly where she needs to be.
Do I need a counselor? You think, Your Honor?
we're going to encourage you to
We're
do the same.
We're going to, because you've been hit with a bag of bricks.
We wish you well as you move forward.
Yes, sir.
As we say in this courtroom, don't cheat yourself out of a chance for a good relationship. Court is adjourned.
I love you guys.
Thank you.
All right. I'm gonna watch y'all show every day from now on. Actually, I'm probably gonna go home, hang out with Mama and my family for a little while. Now we got evidence and everything is just, it's terrible. It's terrible. No woman or man should ever have to put up with this. You know, if you're gonna be with someone, be with them. Ride with them.